Sveiki visi TarasGames.Lt TV žiūrovai, su jumis šį vakarą sveikinuosi aš Mykolas ir mes žaidžiame Horizon Zero Dawn iš PlayStation 4 platformos. Ir aš būsiu tas neoriginalus žmogus, kuris kiekvienais metais turi būtinai pasakyti sveikinu su vasaros pradžia. Nes niekas, kol tas žmogus nepasakė, nežinojo, kad šiandien prasidėjo vasara, tai su vasara. Jo. O ką mes šiandien darysim, tai mes toliau vykdysim siužetinę kampaniją šio žaidimo. Ir galvoju, gal pakeliui užsiropšt ant šito daikto ir atsirakim žemėlapį truputį. Tikiuosi jūs nieko prieš. Jeigu prieš, tai komentaruose parašykit, aš po epizodą pažiūrėsiu. Okay. Taip, tai apsirenkam čia viskuom. Medicina, prireiks, faktas. Bandysim toliau tiesos ieškot. Šitam pasauliui, kur tiesos nėra. Primityvus žmonės laksto. Taip, mum. O taip pat taip reikia čia valyti. Tai dar medicinos tik susirenkam. O špala įgūdžių neturiu netyčia. Turiu 2 taškus. Ir už tos 2 taškus galim šitą pasimti. Gal kada nusirausim kokį ginklą, galės greičiau lakstyti. Taip. Iki misija 700 metrų. Taip. Čia mes praėjimą turėsim, bet neaišku, nes nematom žemėlapio. Tai jau dabar galvos, kas toksai. Nu, čia dabar kas per kristalai. Kaip ilgai ieškot čia, ką tu? Aš jau įtariu. Gražu. Čia ne priešas kartais buvo? Man kažkaip atrodo, kad čia priešas aklivinam. Labai jau įdomiai čia. Nepasitikiu. Jūs ten nesiklibinkit, man neįdomus. Per silpni esat. Taip, bandom rasti praėjimą ir lyg ir prašoksim per ten. 300 metrų. Kur bėgi labai. Vis ne tą man, net tas strėlės duoda man. Nors gal ir gerai, gal tada ant gyvūnėlių tą naudojam. Ant robotų normalių. Ant normalių robotų stipresnės. Nu jau matau kur bėgt. Kaip fainiai čia užsiropštėm. Nu jo, signalas tai tenais. Dabar tik tai reikia surasti. Kurą. Čia galim pasikeisti strėlės. Manau. Tu čia priešų? Ką tu ten daro? Panašu, kad tenais rašo. Arba čia. Čia. Nieko nematai. Reikia pašauti iš šoną. Ir atkreipti dėmesį. Dar vienas. Mykoli čia pasuks ratą. Tai tu užsimaniai. Turim bent jau ką veik dabar. Bet jis jau suka ratą. Negerai. Reikia pasiskubint. Davai, užšok. Nenoriu dar vieną laukti. Eik tu sau. Pakoriu po kojom. Oi. Bėgia kojas neša. Spėsim, manau. Ai, nu tai dar kol apsuks ratą jisai. Na va, jinai ką tik patvirtino, kad galėsim šokti. Nu, kas dar ko nori? Gerai, gal nepražiapsokim šuolio. Jezu, kai jie manęs ten ieško, kato. Ir davai.
Okay, time to climb up to its head.
Šok. Manęs tikras nepašauks. Ir nenustridensim ją pačią. Tai va, tu sugebėjau netgi ir po kojom pultiem. Šitam gerai, ką nesuaiškiai. Koks vaizdelis neblogas čia, kato. Nu. Ai, nu, jinai nepasiekė. Gerai, nu jau, dabar jau nepabėgs niekur jisai. Ir čia reikia. Nu, parodė, ką. Kokias žinias čia turėjai. Atverk mum pasaulį. Super. Gražu. Galim bėgt. Ir mums dabar reikia dar 600 metrų nulėpti. Taip ilgai, ne? O, ir gavom įgūdžio tašką vieną. O, jau lygiai paskelbim. Labai gerai, 30 jau. Viskas kaip ir pakeliui, man atrodo. Jo, miestą matau. 30 lygis yra. Super. O, čia biški audra užėjo. Gal nesivarginkim su tais. Su tavim galim pasivarginti. Ai, bet šitie mano nemėgstami pasirodo. Ai, o gal ir ne. Jo, šitie nemėgstami. Na. Kaip tai ginklą numetė. Ojojojojojojojoj. Klausyk. Kas čia dabar vyksta per mėsmalę? Kodėl aš negalėjau šaudyti? Prigulam. Bent jau ginklo nepametė, ačiū Dievui. Kas dar nori, ką? Tu nori? Ai. Aš gal tą gaidą ir baigsiu. Ir bėgsiu lauk. Nenoriu čia supykdyti nieko daugiau. Tai va. Vos neprasileidom. Tiksliau, kelias prasileidom, bet bent jau nenumirėm. Tai bent jau tiek. 300 metrų. Kiek medžių turim? 7,5. Būtų gerai išsiveržti priekį, nes mes dabar susirenkam viską ir išnaudojam iškart. Tai būtų gerai į pliusą išeit. Nu, kaip ir esam tam pliusą, bet vis tiek. Reik mąstyt. Bet kiek aš čia turiu? Tiesiog, tai jūs lengvi. Jetskau, kletskau. Gerai. Kiek mes žemėlapį atidarėm? Visą šitą regioną beveik nedaug. Nu, bet bent jau dabar. Žemėlapis gražiau atrodo. Darome čia. Čia, ale, viso blogio šaltinis šitas miestas, kaip supratau. Bet neturėtų mūsų atpažinti. Kadangi mes atjungiam visą tą nesąmonę.
A bulwark of carja might against the howling forbidden west.
Kas tas darau?
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this.
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's Difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
Aišku. Sumetė visą savo problemas ant mūsų. Gražu. Taip. Nu, graži architektūra irgi pasakyčiau. Tokia, nežinau, lyg Turkijoje. Tokioj, sakyčiau. Nežinau, kažkaip primena. Gal klystu, gal ne. Aha. Kiek aš turiu inventoriui vietos? Resursai. Oi. Nu. Tai gal tada... Oi, parduot. Skulptūrą parduodam. Išparduodam viską. Žiūrkės irgi. O gal nereikėjo žiūrkės parduot? Nu, nesvarbu jau. Būsim bagoti. Ne, šito neparduosiu, ne už ką. Soriukas. Tai aš vis tiek turiu 100 tipą, ne? Kažkaip atrodo, kad čia mažiau negu 100, bet... Reikia po vieną slotą išparduoti, o, naujinimai. Nu, va, širdys yra reikalingos. Nu, kokie bagoti iš karto. Nu, ir panašu, kad... Nežinau, net... Galim duplikatus parduoti. Kolgi ne. Jo, nereikėjo man tų kaulų parduoti žiūrkės, nes jie buvo reti. Proto bokštas esu.
The sun ring, a proud tradition of Karja.
Stay off my focus.
If the eclipse catches you here, you'll be lucky. Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful. Success.
Loading screen,
Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment.
Outlander,
Meantime,
if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
Tvarkoj. Aš jau aplenkiau visus. Kaip mane pasitenkina gražiai.
Having a listen to Bahavas. I hear the Shadow Karja are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. The light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside? I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Kamera netam pasisuko tik tai. Kamera ir pasakys taip.
They want us to
It's a short drop from there.
O, niekam neįdomu, kada čia šakniai. Taip, tai man ką dabar čia šokt? Nepanašu kažkaip. Ei, ne! O, okei. Tvarkoj. Aš čia turėjau būt? Ne, neturėjau būt čia. Čia tiesiog. Nu ir ką dabar daryt? Ai, nu. Gerai! Oi, Jėzus Marija. Kaip man čia reikia nusigauti tada? Normaliai. Taip ir reikia nušokinėt. Kažkaip pavojinga, sakyčiau. Gerai, kad nebuvo nematomų tų sienų.
I say you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Ha. Nu tai einam. Ką čia mus stabdo dabar?
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated. See, by now
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Nu va. Norėjom gero ir va taip. Opa, čia yra tas projektas.
We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Taip.
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hole.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
Kur?
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Čia dar visko yra, matau. Ir viskas, ne, daugiau nieko. Taip, į pirmą kambarį kažką. No.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
ZD-01 data intact. Initiating playback.
No.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super-weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down, the entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Bet ir visa tiesa išaiškėjo.
Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Dabar bent jau žinom, kas per projektas tas nulinė aušra.
Kestrels. They got in through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Jau jie čia?
If it moves, kill it.
What is this place? Tomb?
Nieko jie nežino. Primityvios kalbos.
Eyes on me, Lars.
Net tos strėlės.
Oh, son, guide this to my foe.
Nu, kodėl aš netaklus?
Guide you through the heart of the I'm gonna make you pay. Only a little bit. Grant me victory.
Gal ramiau?
We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. an immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed. But then...
Ir taip atsirado žmonės po pasaulio pabaigos.
By a machine. A machine of creation.
Of course I'll do it.
For life.
To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage
Hades, then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me?
Gotta get Gatta's cosmos.
Intruder! Get her!
What happened to that?
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Taip, nes jeigu pastebėjot, tai Elžbieta pavadinkime taip, kalbėjo apie tas Gaios funkcijas, tai tarp tų funkcijų buvo ir Hades, tas blogiukas, kuris blogasis robotas, tai galim pasakyti, kuris bando mus nužudyti. Dar neatsakytas klausimas, kodėl? Kodėl? Jis, jeigu buvo funkcija tos Gaios, kodėl jis bando mus nužudyti? Kodėl mes esam jo priešas numeris 1? Taip, man nereikia ją pačią, ne?
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family.
Jėzau, tai jie irgi nepatenkinti buvo. Būtent juos pasirinko. Taip, man ką reikia čia? Man trūksta vieno to. Energijos kažkokia, nu, kur sukiot galėtumėm. Einam ieškot. Tai va, čia aktyvavo mane. Ai, va, kur reikia eit.
Found one. Looks intact.
Super. Viršus, kairė, apačia, dešinė. Kairė, apačia, dešinė. Ir viršų. Apačia, dešinė ir viršų. Ne? O, ne į tą pusę. A, Jėzau, aš į kairę pasikaugi. Tai taip, pala. Viršus. A, Jėzau, atvirkščiai čia. Dabar tik tai pamačiau. Tai pačia. Kairė. Viršus. Taip, viršus. Dešinė. Apačia. Nu, ar gerai? O taip.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Ar kas tenai slepias?
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Einam pasilinksminti, Jėzau.
This is it for you.
A, ne. Labai jau įsitikinęs. Kiek čia gyvybių pas tave, ką? Iš ugnies spjaudas. Na jo. Abejoju, ar Gaja norėjo, kad žmonės vienus kitus sužudytų ateityje. Dar yra? Aš jau patikėjau tavim.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Hello, I'm Margosha, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple.
A, tai čia tie, kur mes lankėmės, kur reikėjo pabaigoje užmušti vieną robotą, kad perrašyti galėtumėm.
The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just
Na, vaizduotę davė, nu žodžiu jai. Gajai. Čia pati Gaja? Ai, nu. Elžbietos ofisas. Visur jie, ta prasme. Kodėl visą laiką tokie asilai randa kelią į svarbiausias vietas? O tau, nu, mums reikia visą laiką sukti galvą, kaip ten patekti, puzlės visokias įveikt, galvos sukius.
Welcome to Apollo.
Apollo.
The collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations.
Biblioteka.
Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran.
Prigulk. Oi.
Still sniffing around.
Kas? Ta prasme, gauni strėlę į galvą ir tu dar sukiojas. Čia biškai krito. Jo, pisiuką varom.
Welcome to Hades.
O.
Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol.
Hades. Mūsų priešai.
Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the... what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, a spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it.
No, išsiaiškinom. Tai Hades yra... Kaip čia paaiškint? Hades tiesiog viską ištrina ir duoda Gaiai iš naujo daryti. Tai panašu, kad Hades dabar bando žudyti visus. Tik neaišku, ar Gaia galės atsakyti. Tai va.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
Jo, geri žmonės augino tenais.
It was one of them?
Panašiau.
There's only one way to be sure.
Ir mūsų ten neįleido.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a... Looks like it used to hold something. Some component.
Na ir čia jos apisiukas, kur viską mato, manau.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Taip, tai šitoj vietoj ir pabaigsim šiandien. Jo, nenoriu labai išsemti epizodo, nes ir taip ilgas. Tai vat, jau vienu žingsniu arčiau iki tiesos, kas sukūrė Aloy, kodėl sukūrė Aloy, kokia jos paskirtis šitam pasaulyje ir panašiai. Tai tikiuosi, kad jums patiko šis epizodas, jeigu taip ir buvo, nepamirštam paspausti like po šio vaizdo įrašu, prenumeruoti mūsų kanalą, palikti komentarą, taip pat mus sekti galite Facebook'e, susiradę grupę TarasGames, jeigu norit mane asmeniškai sekti Facebook'e, tai tą galite padaryti susiradę grupę Mykolas GX. Aš taip pat ir savo Twitch kanalą, kuris vadinasi lygiai taip pat, kuriame transliuoju karts nuo karto, beveik kasdieną. Ir jo, iki kito karto. Aš jums sakau, čiau.